Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Una vez más en un nuevo episodio de este podcast de Ladiom Club. Hoy vamos a tocar un tema muy interesante que nos convoca a todas y se llama Una nueva versión de mí. Reconstruyéndome, reinventándome en distintos momentos de nuestra vida, a distintas edades. Hoy lo vamos a hablar con nuestra invitada Liliana Martínez. Ella es venezolana, vive en Estados Unidos, es ingeniera, madre de 3 hijos. Sus hijos viven hoy en España y ella nos viene a contar un poco cómo es esto de reinventarse. Welcome, Lily. How are you doing?
Hello, Laura. Thank you for having me here. I feel very honored to be here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would like to begin with this question. Can we click on the reset button and, transform ourselves after 50? Is that possible?
Of course, after 50, before 50, in any point of our life, we can push reset button. However, I don't think it's only reset button. It's more about transformation button. And a part of the transformation button, from my point of view, is you need to use sometime a reset button, especially with your thought. Sometime our mindset can help us to move forward. And if we are aware in the way we are thinking about your current situation, sometimes you need to recognize that you need to say, oh no, I need to reset this way to think and open to another way to think, especially when you move on to your country, to another country like United States or a country in Europe that is first war, this first war, because their mindset is totally different than our mindset, so and
Yeah.
be here and thinking in the way, in the same way we thought in our countries is being the past, not in the present, so
Okay.
and,
Good.
and reset everything is like disregard everything. I think more than reset should be, as told you before, transform. Use our knowledge, experience, um, even our difficulties to present or to express ourselves in other way, but should be totally, from my point of view, should be totally conscious
Okay.
that you want to do it.
Okay. So it's like embracing what's coming, but considering all our background, any kind of background, emotional, academic, working, familiar, whatever, to be part of the new moment you're living.
More than considering if you are that. It's,
Uh-huh.
it's in your inner self, your history. Even because start again is like I close everything and start again, but
From scratch.
from
Yes.
sometime from scratch. But if we see the light, we say, okay, we start again when we born.
Yeah.
However, when you born, you have a backpack that inside you receive the history of your parents, and then in your life every day build your life. And when you are 50, 60, 40s, whatever is the age that you have or the stage of your life, you have with yourself, in your inner self, an history that your body, your mind, your heart is telling constantly to yourself and to others, consciously or unconsciously.
That is true. That is true. And in your case, Lily, you had like so many things at the same time, right? Because it was moving to another country, different language, your kids moving to another continent, actually, beginning this new moment of your life after 50. So it was like a lot of things at the same time, right?
But I, of course, was a lot. However, was perfect in that point of my life because as I told you before, in our country, be 50 is be older.
Okay, yes, that is true.
And
Okay.
here, be 50 even in the top of my life,
Okay.
I have experience, I have strength, I have health, I have everything to continue the life and be who I want to be. I recognize that some person told constantly, person that immigrant or that they are immigrant, and they say, I lose my career, I lose who I was, but
Okay.
I don't believe that this is real. It's more ego conception, I respect that they are
Okay.
feeling and the way they see the things. However, I recognize that I I can lose any part of me because it's inside of me.
Okay, that's so good that you feel it. Because in your case, okay, you are an engineer, you arrived to this new country, but you didn't speak the language and your process was a little bit slow, so maybe you couldn't work as an engineer. How was that process? You didn't feel that you have lost
I thought
your
I knew the language, but when I arrived here and I stuck because I studied English in Venezuela, and I
uh-huh.
thought that I
Not that you knew.
that I knew when I arrived here. I went here in different moments of my life for job, for
Uh-huh.
travel with the family, whatever. But the issue was I really realized how was my English when I arrived here as an immigrant. Was very shocking to me to recognize that, okay, look like I didn't know English, that I thought,
Oh
no,
my God.
for the purpose that I want to use my English, that what insert as a professional here.
Yeah.
Was very difficult to me to realize what's happening here. I need to start from scratch
Oh my
because I can
God.
looking for a job in which I can manage something or lead a process without manage the language, because how I communicate what happened here or
Yeah.
what or the instruction or what the task or the plan, so I in that point I say, okay, my first plan was connect with a job professionally, but now I need to do maybe 10 step back to start again. um,
Yeah.
check what is my real English level here. Okay,
Good.
because
And that was like a punch in your face, was it? Or you just accepted, you
was
know,
a punch, but if like when you receive a punch, and maybe you fell down, but you need to li-
to get up again.
and continue and move forward. And I say, okay, this is the situation that I have now. What can I do?
Okay.
I say, okay, okay, I need to connect with a job for sure. Okay,
Okay.
I would like, and I look for a job, the base one job, the job in which you only can make money to pay the bills, and then
Okay.
now I am working. Now I need to work harder in my English because I need to overcome this one. And I
Okay.
connect with accounting with a free English course, and then evaluate my English and say, no, your English is um, better to connect with at the college community, a community college. To start something that help you to connect with a job, and
Okay.
it was amazing because they teach me that I can study to improve my English
Okay.
while
Uh-huh.
I work. While I was working, I was a student, and I
Mm-hmm.
was improving my English, and was very nice in that way.
Amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
was amazing because, and at the same time, I made my plan. I am engineer, so I work in a process, improving process. So I set my plan and
Yeah.
define what to do. My next step, how to research, how to make an interview here, how to prepare myself for those interview. And was
Wow.
a totally war that I discovered in a way to prepare yourself to get your job.
So
Um,
it's amazing. A complete transformation. Complete.
was I didn't say, let me transform myself.
No,
No,
unconsciously.
yes, the internal proportion for was totally unconscious. However, the action were totally conscious. Okay, no was let me see what happened here, what will happen. Lord, please help me to connect
Mhm.
with the best job, and I only wait, doing anything, waiting for the Lord hand. Of course, I was praying. I was action. I was doing actions. I was connected. I was learning what to do here. I will prepare myself at the same time, everything at the same time, while I was handle my emotion about have the kids from our house, imagine in another continent, and we here alone supporting them to help them grow. So was very
So things to
challenging
cope
time.
with.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's amazing what you're telling us because a lot of women think, as you said before, especially in Latin America, that you are over 40 or over 50 and that's it, more or less. I mean, there's no chance to learn new things, no chance to learn a new language or get a new job or migrate. This is not for me. I'm not 20. So it is amazing to understand that age is just a state of mind and that you need to believe in yourself, your abilities, your dreams and projects.
And let me tell you something. At the beginning, I thought in that way. I thought I am 50, I am an older woman. Now I need to start from scratch. In this stage of my life, I should be more quiet,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
Waiting for grandchildren.
maybe waiting for grandchildren. And suddenly I say, Liliana, are you listening to yourself?
That's so
We
good.
really? Do you really feel in that way? You really want to be that person that is waiting for the grandkids and doing, and you have no option to do anything else? And at the same time, here I thought, I saw people from 70s, their 70s, their 80s working, and I say, oh my God,
So inspiring. So
yes.
inspiring.
Yes, no, I have 50 now. I have more or less 30 more years to do a new life, totally different. I can
Oh,
change my profession. I can study another profession again. I can reinvent myself in different ways. I can connect with different kind or type of job that call my attention in the past, but I never had myself the opportunity to connect with
yeah.
them. Suddenly something happened in my inner self that told me, oh my God, I have a lot of time to do different things. At the same time, I am alone with my husband. I am
Yeah.
bestie. I have time for myself because I know to walk, I know to support people to go to the college, So
Yes. Wow.
suddenly, yes, suddenly the life gave me the gift to have enough time for myself to work in my inner self in a way I always wanted.
Uh-huh. So it was like maybe the dynamic of the place that you were living in gave you the possibility to project like a longer life or longer than you thought you had. And you could see all these possibilities that you're mentioning. And
Yes,
you felt really excited about it, I guess. And you started doing a lot.
yes, and I started to talk with people because the most, at least the last 20 years, I accompany women that have that need to recognize their value, and I started to talk with them and say, we are young. We are
Wow.
more time than we thought. We can
Yeah,
use
that's
that time
amazing.
yourself. Of course, you can start even to study. In one of them, uh, her name is Rosario. He suddenly shared with me that her biggest dreams was study to be a secretary, and
Uh-huh.
I start to tell her, you can do it. You can start because
Yes.
now you are alone. You are empty nesty. You have no partner, so you have a lot of time for yourself. You can do it. Start. And
Wow.
now she recently, 1 year ago, she sent me a message to share with me. I am graduated. I am working as a secretary, and
Oh
this
my
is
God.
yes. She always thought that she want to use uniform, a secretary uniform, and she put the picture with
Wearing
uniform.
that uniform.
Yes,
So rewarding.
yes, was amazing because now you can show yourself how you can do with your life, but at the same time you can show another person that it is possible to um
Achieve.
yeah, not achieve, to dream, to
Okay.
maybe retake those dreams that you left in your
Yeah.
pathway because the kid, because the husband, because you have no time, you have not enough money, but you in in this for me in this point of my life, I have the time, I have the
The
resources, so I can
energy.
do it. And some
Mhm.
people can say, I have not the resources to do that, but currently in internet, wherever you want to
You
learn,
have everything.
you can
Yes.
go for free.
For free. Yes. That's
And
amazing. So it's like you can take care of your dreams, of your self-care, self-esteem. At the same time, you're doing a lot of tasks, your duties, for example, your job.
yes,
So you can
yes.
combine
Like
a lot
this
of.
podcast, you can doing the laundry and listen the podcast and inspire yourself in any point to do things
Yes.
that you maybe you thought that you can never reach out.
Yes, yes, and it's also amazing. I want to highlight something you said. You talked about this friend of yours, and you mentioned how you were able to validate what she wanted, and you actually gave her the strength to take the step. So it's amazing how much we can help each other. Like sort of pushing ourselves when we feel a little bit afraid of something, but yes, you can do it. You see, I've done it. You can do it too. So it's
Yes,
in your hands. It's in your
yes,
hands, right?
yes. It is possible, especially if you believe that is possible.
Yes.
Because there is no way that something could be possible if you think it is not possible.
Oh no, 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 absolutely. You are actually building the barrier, the wall in front of you.
Yes, yes, because you say your brain, um, this is not possible, and your brain say, okay, let me show you how it is not possible. But if you say, I really believe, I don't know how, I don't know what is the pathway, what is the way, the resources that I needed, I don't know, but the issue is I really believe that it is possible in any way. And in that
Mhm.
point your brain start to look, uh, to recognize the option do you have.
That is amazing. Yes, I've experienced that myself. So I strongly recommend it. Yeah, strongly. And in this case, Lily, how do you practice gratitude? I mean, and at the same time living and embracing so many changes in your life. I know that you're very religious, you're a believer. How do you express gratitude?
Yes, more than religious, because
Hmm.
one thing is religions, another thing is relationship with the Lord.
Okay.
Totally different. It's a
Hmm.
relationship. The relationship is not religion in the middle. Okay, the relationship is you and me talking constantly. You know,
Directly. Yes.
interacting constantly. This is a relationship, and this is my case with the Lord. I respect all religions.
Uh-huh.
I am part of them, whatever. But the issue is, I always clarify that it's not about religion. This is a relationship with the Lord, and how you, me, everybody can practice the gratitude is recognizing that everything happened because it's the best for you, even those things that don't uh, cannot look that is a good for you, you know. Sometimes you say, why this happened to me? Because
Yeah.
you need it, because you need it.
Eventually, you realize, right?
But eventually you will realize why you need it. But the issue is, if you face the difficult situation saying this is against to me, of course you can fall because it's against to you. You are the victimism. You're
Yeah.
the victim of that situation. But this is, if the situation is a situation that you need to grow, you use the situation to grow. You decide to, I open my mind to see what is this situation showing me, what is this situation trying to teach me, and in that way you use the situation in your favor, because after you recognize what the situation is learning you, you can move on,
Yes,
because
and also,
you don't need the situation anymore, because the situation did the 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 situation function, you know.
also accepting and acknowledging that God's timing is perfect. Sometimes
Yes,
we cannot see that, but
yes,
that is
for
the truth.
sure.
That's
So
amazing.
I say every day, for everything, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, especially because say thank you when happen things that you want. It's easy.
Yes.
You know, love someone that you love is
It's
easy.
easy.
But say thank you for difficult situations. You need to make the decision to say thank you.
That is amazing, Lily. Yes. Okay, let's see if we have any comment, questions, greetings from someone. Oh, here we have from Ines Maria Valdeon. She says, hello, dear ladies. Thank you for your support in our lives and our personal and professional projects. Yes, absolutely. And your history is amazing. Yes, yes. It's amazing. And I think that you show a lot of um, learning lessons to every woman that is trying to do something that is scary. I mean, there's a way to actually achieve it.
No,
So that's
it's
great.
scary. We always are scary,
Do
but
it. Even when you're scared, do it anyway.
yes, but okay, I am scary. But the unique way to overcome the fear is face the fear. Okay,
Yes.
I'm happy. I have fear to maybe not speak it the best way. However, I need to speak because I need to improve the situation. You know.
Great, great. And they continue saying the same. Raquel says, what an amazing story. Yes, that is inspiring. Nati Garcia says, okay, in Spanish, she asks you, ¿qué tanto le costó lograr hablar fluido en inglés?
Nati, todavía me cuesta. No, estoy hablando fluido. Si tú notas, me quedo pegada en algunas cosas, cambio algunas palabras, me doy cuenta que me equivoqué y me devuelvo, busco. Es un trabajo constante hasta que yo esté satisfecha conmigo misma con mi inglés. No es que los demás estén satisfechos, es que yo esté satisfecha con el nivel de inglés que yo quiero. Porque aprender un nuevo lenguaje es un acto consciente y constante, porque un lenguaje es algo vivo, es algo que tú constantemente estás incluyendo palabras, inclusive tu lenguaje, tu mother languages,
Lengua materna.
tu lengua materna, exactamente. Algunas veces pasa como ahorita, que no me acuerdo ni en inglés ni en español qué es lo que voy a decir. O sea.
Wow, es verdad, excelente. Okay. This was an amazing episode. I really enjoyed it. I think it was inspiring for all of us. Different point, as you said at the beginning, not only when you're 50, maybe when you're 40, 30, any
In your
moment.
20s.
Yes, in your 20s.
So
Yeah, it's like, people think that when you're young, you don't have any problem, but that is not true. I mean, you have to
no,
face things all the time.
I know you young people that is sad because they don't know how will be their future. And I say, dream.
Oh, this is another question. I love this. ¿Cómo no dejarse influir, dice Inés María, de la desesperación en el proceso? That's a good question. Una buena pregunta, Lili.
Confiando que hay una fuerza superior que me ama y está actuando a mi favor. Es que no es que eso te va a surgir. No, tú tienes que elegir. Yo elijo creer que en este momento esta fuerza mayor que yo llamo Dios, que yo llamo el Señor, me acompaña y está actuando a mi favor, aunque no lo pueda ver.
Perfecto, perfecto. Es muy importante la fe, o como dice Lili, ella lo llama Dios, el Señor, como nos nazca llamarlo, pero esta fe en algo que nos retroalimenta, ¿no? Es
que
muy
nos sostiene, que nos ama, que nos acompaña, que no nos deja solos, aún cuando parece que estamos solos.
Aún cuando parece, bien. That is amazing. It was an amazing episode, I repeat. And I'm sure people are going to be asking questions, but we need to finish here. I had a lot of fun with you, Lili, and I'm really, really thankful. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me and give me this opportunity to share my history.
Okay. And you guys, see you in 2 more weeks from Spain, that will be, hopefully. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.